In this video, I'm going to talk about how to identify scams online. Hi, Lopez coming at you with another video from digitalmarketingfast.com. Now, online, especially online and offline, there's good opportunities and bad opportunities. There's good jobs and bad jobs. That's just a part of the game. In any area of expertise, any profession, any opportunity, there's going to be pros and cons. We can't get past that. But I'm here to talk about some of the scams you might run into online, especially. Now, a good rule of thumb online, especially, is if it sounds too good, it's probably not so. That's a good rule of thumb. So remember that. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably ain't so. If somebody tells you, if you join me, we'll do all the work for you. You don't have to do anything. That's probably not the opportunity you wanted to join. But these people suck a lot of people in because a lot of people don't want to do any work. Sad but true, people fall for this stuff all the time. I've been hearing stories like this for the past 20 years. So the first thing you should be aware of is if you have to pay to work a job, more than likely that's a red flag. If someone says, hey, you pay me $100, you can start working tomorrow. You're like, that's bing, 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 bing. That should, the alarm should start going off in your mind. The idea is you want to work so you can make money. You want to work so you can invest money. But if you have to pay money in order to work a job, something might not be right about that. Now, there are certain opportunities outside of a job that you have to pay in order to get started. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to get into that in a few minutes. The next thing is if somebody asks you for your credit card, your bank information, more than likely it's a scam artist. Someone is trying to steal your identity. Now, if somebody offers you a job today and they say you can start tomorrow, but I need your bank information and your credit card information, that's the bing, 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 bing. So the alarm should start going off. Because if you work any job, they don't need your credit card for anything. You might not have a credit card. They don't even know that. So you don't need a credit card to work a job. Now, that should be a red flag to you. Now, when it comes to a bank, if they do need your bank, any type of bank info, they'll probably ask for like a blank check, a void check. And you write void on the check, and that's it. But they don't usually ask that the first day. No, not the first day. If they do ask you for any information so you can get paid, it's usually PayPal or some type of merchant account. Sometimes could be Stripe, PayPal, something like that. But online, that's how it usually is. But if they're not going to ask you for your Wells Fargo account the first day. I've never seen that before. They'll ask for the PayPal, Stripe, that's pretty common. But your bank info, not the first day. It's usually weeks down the line where y'all have established a relationship. But no one needs your credit card information to get paid. So just keep that in your mind. Next, if the person's communication seems a little off, seems like a lot of confusion, they saying one thing, you saying one thing. If you ask to speak to them on a Skype or something like that, they can't do it. If if they insist talking to you on email or without any type of FaceTime, like, or anything like that, if they don't want to talk to you in video, or if they don't want to talk to you on the telephone, it's probably somebody that's trying to get some information out of you. If they want to move too fast, that's a red flag. If they send you information off Facebook, like rapid information, on Messenger, and if you say, hey, let me talk to you on the telephone, and they say, oh no, I can't talk right now, that's a red flag. If their English is bad when they're typing, more than likely that's a red flag. I know English is not everybody's first language, but based on my experience, people that, if their English is bad typing in print text, more than likely they're trying to run some type of game on you. That's just my experience. And next, the fourth thing is, you gotta listen to your gut, follow your instincts, use your intuition. If you don't use it, tap into it. Now, women automatically do this. Most women. But even some women forget how to use their instincts, or their sixth sense, whatever you want to call it. But if you have any doubts about anything, don't do it. If you have any doubts, regardless of what anybody else say, don't do it. Because what has happened to me a few times is, every time I thought something was fishy, and I told somebody about it, and they'll say something the opposite of what I thought, and then I'll be like, well, you could be right. And then I'll go along I'll make a decision based on what they said, and go against my instincts. I got burned every time. God damn, man. I mean, almost every time I got burned. I'm talking 99% of the time I got burned. And I was like, damn, I knew it. I knew I should have listened to myself. But I don't do that anymore. I listen to myself now. I learned my lesson. I mean, I got burned 99% of the time. I mean, every time I listen to someone else, info, and made a decision based on what they said, 99% of the time, I got burned. I said, damn, he got me. I'm talking like, it's crazy. So listen to your gut. Listen to your instincts. Trust yourself. If you can't trust yourself, it's going to be very difficult for you to trust anybody else. So, hey, but the rule of thumb, if you forget everything else I said, remember this. The rule of thumb. If it sounds too good to be true, it's probably not. And some of this stuff that I've been saying, you probably saying, hey man, this is obvious. It might be obvious to you. There's a reason why people are still scamming and scheming, because it works. If it didn't work, people wouldn't be doing it anymore. So maybe you're not stupid enough to fall for a lot of this shit, and that's great. But everybody's not like you, if that's the case. So hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to share it with anybody that you think will like it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Until next time, I'm out. Peace!